Well, well, well. Looks like it's time for yet another State of Play. What do you guys think? Let's see what they got to bring to the table this time, huh? It's good to see everybody here. We got just a couple minutes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna refresh the page because it says 4 minutes, but I know it's less than that. Unless, no, I was actually right. Gonna close out chat immediately, off to the side. I wanna make sure everything's on the up and up. Let me just make sure that chat's off to the side so I can see you. Yes! I see you, Mihai. I see you, Hybrid. I see you, CDs. I see everybody up in here. It's good to see you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for more of that PlayStation goodness. Yes! Matter of fact, there's something I forgot to do. All right, we're good. You said lights? Where's the light? Hey, Kitty! Wait, did I miss you in chat as well? I did! Also, good morning to you. Don't worry, that's on purpose. Cause your boy got that fresh cut! See, that's the reason why I didn't have the light on. I just wanted to let y'all know that ain't nobody fresh like me. I'm just so fresh and clean. That's the reason why. But it's good to see everyone. We got 2 minutes out before the beginning of this State of Play. And one of the things that's going to be announced is the next game from the House of Mark, which is essentially the same developers that gave us Returnal. A game that I have not finished yet. I have yet to actually finish Returnal. Even though it's a good game, I have yet to actually beat that game. But yeah. That's a silhouette. Unlock a Qushu hidden character. Choose your fighter. But they said this is going to be roughly 35 minutes worth of stuff. Stuff that we know of, stuff that we don't know of. And on top of the Capcom showcase, because Tokyo Game Show starts tomorrow, it showed us the next big major event that's coming to Monster Hunter Wilds, which is the Omega Plantis. And in the future, we are getting an Elder Dragon that we have not seen in several years, called the Gogamizos? Gogamizos? It's like this giant Elder Dragon. What is the prediction? I think I'm hoping for too much if we see anything Marvel related. I'm definitely hoping too much if we see anything Star Wars related. I would definitely love to see something from Marvel Cosmic Invasion, perhaps a release date of some sort. I would love to see that. A brand new Muso game would be nice that isn't Dynasty Warriors related. Because I know they're doing a big scale DLC for Dynasty Warriors Origins, but Origins doesn't interest me. I'm far more interested in Musos of third-party titles. But it's kind of tricky because all the games that I want to play have already been announced yet. And frankly, the ones that have been announced are probably dropping for my Switch. Transformers? Ooh, that would be nice. turning the volume up in my ears so I can hear well. You guys let me know if you guys can hear the desktop and the desktop audio fine. Please let me know, because I want to make sure you guys hear good. And here is the game from the House of Mark. Yeah, Transformers Reactivate is dead. But yeah, let me know if I need to turn the volume, the desktop audio up or down.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Audio is great. Good! That's what I like to hear. I feel more hyped now that I got my head shaved. Oh, I feel so much better now that my head is shaved. This is my preferred hairstyle. Done washed it, took a shower. I feel good.
Solitary signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Okay, getting some
that the
major
thing from the
Returnal
ridge?
vibes.
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5.
So here's the thing.
Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Okay. All right, we got the same gameplay vibe as Returnal. I will beat that game one day. One day.
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
Where was this in Returnal? Now don't tell me I can parry with the shield. See, we needed a shield in Returnal.
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon.
Your shield
By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Woo. Okay, suffered a hit there.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you.
I tried my very best. I tried my very best to wear my PlayStation shirt for this, but it's still in the wash. Yep, the same type of bullet craziness that we got from Returnal. Okay, too many bullets, but at the same time, you get a shield, though. Yeah, he's about to die.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action.
Why don't we have
Chance
this
is
for
part of our
Wait, we
permanent
kind of do
progression
have this
system,
for Returnal.
which means you will
we kind of do. It's
always
the teddy
come
bear.
back
No,
stronger.
it's the astronaut that allows you to revive. Sorry, I was about to get upset for nothing. Yeah, they definitely want you to play more aggressively in this game. What is that? Yeah. What is that? Are all of those skulls next to it?
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
All right. Alright, dude's doing a whole bunch of dashing, but can you get an upgrade to make it so that you're constantly dashing like that instead of just in short bursts? Okay, that was a big something. That was a very big individual. Saros. I feel like it's only fair that I actually beat Returnal before I ever consider trying to play Saros in the future. I'm just saying. That's the reason why I haven't touched Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3, because I haven't even finished the first one yet. Yo, hi Dragon! And anyone else who's currently watching me right now, hi, hello. So what we got next up there? Disco Elysium?
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
Highness. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. 0 parades for dead spies. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, this type of gameplay does not interest me at all. Flight Simulator? I thought this was an Xbox and PC exclusive. They're bringing Flight Simulator to PlayStation. What did you miss? Just the opening game, which was Saros from the makers of Returnal. PG! Yeah! Flight Simulator is coming to PlayStation in December. Interesting. I won't be playing it, but hey, it's interesting that an Xbox exclusive is making its way to the PlayStation, and it has PlayStation VR 2 support.
Hostiles
Interesting.
inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2, east side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side.
Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
So is this Battlefield 6?
The world as it's common.
This the story of Battlefield 6? Yeah, it is.
Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective. Gotta love a challenge.
So, right now, I'm more invested in the story of Battlefield 6 than I am the story of Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
Kincaid to pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
Yeah, I'm vibing more with Battlefield
Hey everyone,
6 than
I'm
Call
Sean
of Duty.
Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year.
What game?
Deus Ex Returns. This PS5 remaster is a
the original
collaboration
Deus
between
Ex.
Eidos Montreal
Interesting.
and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul
On
Reaver.
its way back to the people. And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as J.C. Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear your
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback.
I'm just gonna run in front of you with a rocket
Deus Ex
launcher and then
influenced
shoot
a generation
it
of
at
RPGs with its emphasis on
No
choice
sense
and
of, let me get a
consequence.
fair distance
No
away.
two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say, everyone's entitled to one good scare.
We just
Death
had
comes to
Friday the
Haddonfield
13th,
in Halloween
the game. Now
tribute to the John
we're-
Carpenter classic.
We're doing that
The
for
team at Ilphonic
Halloween?
invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself.
Evil
In each
dies
game,
tonight.
it's up to you as
Someone's gonna say that.
survivors to save
Someone
these
is going to
hapless
say that
folk
during the
or to
live stream.
hunt
It's
them
either
down
it's either
as
going to be
Michael
during
Myers.
a
He
big
possesses
YouTuber's video.
unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him.
Okay, so that's going to
Playing as
terrify
a
somebody.
civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers.
You see, that's the reason
Become
why I
the
quit.
boogeyman or protect his
I
victims
hit
when
someone in the
Halloween
face with a
game
bat,
launches
or I
on
shoot him in the
September
face,
8th,
he falls
2026.
down, but then he sits back up. No, I'm out.
Two big
I'm
announcements
out.
from 11th Hour Games.
I'm leaving.
First, their hit action RPG.
You ain't got to
Last
sit up but
Epoch is
one
in
time
development
after I
for
hit you
PS5.
hard enough to floor a normal person.
This
That's when I
celebrated
give
dungeon
up. I
crawler
say like,
is known
okay,
for its
I
extensive
understand.
skill
I was
customization,
not aware of your
deep and
game, sir.
rewarding loot
I will
system,
leave.
and massive
I will leave. I'm
time-traveling
driving.
world.
I'm leaving the county. Not leaving the
You'll battle
neighborhood,
through
leaving the
past,
county where I
taking
know
down
you ain't gonna
gods
be.
and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future. As for that second announcement,
They got a brother in this game. Not a brother, but a brother. Yeah, that's the same one that says, like, we should really go in the house. That's how you know he ain't no brother. Because brothers don't be going in no houses where we know people
Last
hunting people
Epoch's
down.
first
No, we
major expansion,
be on the
Orvis,
outside.
will
We
arrive
watch.
at the same time as the
We the
upcoming
ones who
PS5
call out loud and
release.
say, like, you all right? We don't hear nothing, we leave. And I'm just talking over this game. It just shows you how disinterested I am in it because I'm just
the
talking
Seven
over
Deadly Sins Origin is an
Finally!
open-world RPG based on
We
the beloved
finally
Japanese
get
series,
words of this.
offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand.
How about
Follow in
showing
the
me some
footsteps of
Escanor
Tristan,
gameplay?
The Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures, go fishing, cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4
Who's
other
that running in
players.
front? Was that Escanor? That's
In
Skill
a
Thunder.
multiverse that transcends time and space.
Who's that big dude
Original
running in front?
heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure. Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven
January!
Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
We finally got a release date! January!
Two iconic
Okay.
characters finally meet
Mark
in
it on the
Sonic Racing
calendar.
Crossworlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow. Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup as part of the Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack.
Mega Man and Proto Man. Okay, interesting.
Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series.
Dr. Wily!
Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures. The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds right now.
Interesting.
Up next,
Interesting.
2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
Okay, release date for Neo 3.
It is I who will be Shogun.
Kurimatsu, why?
You'll never understand what it means!
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
And the Neo games have always been incredibly solid.
One must prove their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
February? Everything's dropping in February! First of all, you gonna drop 7 Deadly Sins, the Origins, literally a couple days before... couple days before Neo 3? Wait, is this Dynasty Warriors 2? Did they remake Dynasty Warriors 2? What did I just say? I just said, oh, I would like a new Muso that isn't Dynasty Warriors related. What do we get? A Dynasty Warriors Muso again! No, it's Dynasty Warriors 3. Dynasty Warriors 3. I'm trying to remember the first Dynasty Warriors I ever played. Okay, you can't just have 2 ribbons trailing off in the wind and in the wind and then
Another world snuffed from existence.
Code Vein. This is Code Vein 2. I immediately recognize the aesthetic.
Our true objective is to save this world, our current world.
Also, that was a tall lady.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
Woo! Okay, we got perfect dodges. If I see a parry.
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
Whoa!
Today, you'll pay your dues!
Okay. Oh, okay. January? You don't want no one resting! 7 Deadly Sins drops 2 days before before this?
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリースクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリースクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスやライブ調整などファンの方はもちろんこれまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Now then, shall we play?
This game is back? What was it?
アンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。
Let it die?
タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ。
Yeah, a brand new Let It Die game.
ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正当後継作品ってことですね。
はい。開発チーム頑張ってます。このゲームは近接アクションとロールライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れたいわばエクストラクションアクションゲームとなっています。プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。今度は地獄なんですね。はい。探索で手に入れたアイテムを持ち帰るため無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると全てロストしてしまいます。
This is probably the reason why I don't play battle royales where you can get gear during your run, and then when you either win or lose, you basically lose everything.
レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。
Simply because I don't like the concept of I can be attacked and I can lose all my stuff forever. It's just not my type of gameplay. Not my type of genre to mess with. Shueisha? I like the art style. Chronoscript, The Endless End. I like the art style. Oh, Kitty coming in with the super chat. Keep on keeping on till all are one. Thank you.
プロデューサーの山本です。完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド、世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が 終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできるゲームです。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
Don't you love it when you see developers who love what they do? It's heartwarming, and it makes you look forward to what they're gonna do next as well.
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
Oh, is this Crimson Desert?
Those who wield power
No,
to
Crimson.
prey on weak
Crimson something.
beasts who think themselves
Black
men.
Desert was the first one. Crimson
That is what
something
it means
else.
to be a Greyman.
Yeah, Crimson something else.
The
Crimson
time has
something.
come
I forget
to
the
do
name.
what we
I really
believe
haven't
to
been
be
following
right.
it.
Cliff, seek out your Greyman comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle.
Crimson Desert. Okay. I didn't know if I had the name right. The fact that you can just go straight hands.
Your fight is not for revenge.
Can we get a release date? We might. We might get a release date here. Bruh, you got mechs. You got steampunk mechs.
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Let me guess. March. Oh, I called it March! I called it March! I called it. It's like, and y'all just mentioned this. It's like everyone is trying to get all of their stuff out at the beginning of the year, just so that GTA can have its time. I don't know why y'all shouldn't showing these subwoofers to me. I got a subwoofer and I got a Sony soundbar right here. Yeah, Sony. No, Samsung. Samsung. I got a soundbar in front of my TV and I got a subwoofer in the back. I don't need none of this. What I need subwoofers and speakers next to my bed for? What do I need that for? If I want to hear what's on my TV through my PlayStation, I'll plug in my headphones for. What you... I thought I did something. Oh, they're rechargeable speakers? Wait a minute. Rechargeable wireless speakers.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your
How
desktop.
many wireless
with
speakers with a chargeable
PlayStation
dock
Link
do we
wireless
have out there?
technology. Visit PlayStation
Seriously?
blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Boat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list. These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
Okay, y'all don't know how much I was tempted to get Goat Simulator.
You remember me. The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us.
Come out and fight! For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode No Return.
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classic catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Simulator was definitely one of those games where it's just a whole bunch of
all-time
dumb
classic
fun.
from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Alan Wake 2?
And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Ratchet & Clank? Sly Cooper?
皆さんこんにちは。グランドリスモシリーズプロデューサー山内和則です。本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツリスモの、累計売上本数が1億本を超えたそうです。1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグランツリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには2つのレーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、あるいはデータローガンのフィーチャーであるとか、それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで30年かけてグランツリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとうございます。
Doing this well, I will say, even though racing games isn't my forte, congratulations to them. I'm sorry, a God of War controller? Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to play the game again.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Wolverine! 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 It's Wolverine! Ah! It's Wolverine!
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Oh, he got the suit! Ah!
Doesn't matter where I go.
Shoryuken! Omega Red!
Death always waiting. Just not for me.
Oh, the healing! Yes! Yes! This is Wolverine! Mystique! Mystique!
I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Let's go! Woo! Fall 2026. Day one. Day one. Day one. Day one. Day one. We're playing Wolverine in the fall.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
Yes! I'm getting
Working
this.
with Wolverine is interesting
Day one.
because part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character
Wait,
traits
whose
are
voice was
someone
that?
who can convey a lot
That wasn't
with
Matt
very
Mercer,
little being
was it?
spoken.
When you have
And that definitely
first
wasn't
moment that we
Roger
show
Craig
in
Smith.
gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine.
I need to look up who you voice.
That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is.
I need
My
to look
job
up
is
what
to
you've
try and
done.
find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
Yes.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac
It doesn't
stamp
need to
on
be
that?
like
how
a
do we want
big,
to put our own
giant,
spin and
free-roaming game.
creativity,
It
but
just
still
needs to
give
be
something
one
new
that
and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
complements the character.
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the
Madripoor.
depth and the amount of characters that we'll
we
be
got
seeing
Sentinels
in the game.
and Omega Red and
makes an
Mystique.
appearance. Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our
Is
past
that gonna be
games.
the
It has
cover?
that sense of urgency and forward
that is
movement,
so
rage
good!
and fury, and that's Wolverine.
That is gonna be,
One of the cool
that
things
is
about
such
Insomniac
good
is
art!
They are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time.
Spider-Man.
And that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
And here I said I don't expect anything Marvel related. Was that the end? Or is there more? They ended with Wolverine State of Play. This has been the best State of Play in a while. They ended it on a fantastic note.
Maybe you don't want it enough.
My fight will continue.
Just the whole matter. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They did the same thing for Spider-Man. And it just stole the whole show. Yep. Yep, that was good. That was good. There was a lot of good games in there. A lot of games I was all like, this is interesting. But ending this state of play with Wolverine and finally announcing the time frame of when we'll get Wolverine. Fall of next year. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right. Time to talk about it. Okay. Let's say if this Wolverine game do so well, first with Spider-Man, then Wolverine, my guess, I wonder if they'll do Hulk. I would rather, and mind you, this is echoing. I'm echoing. Echoing? I ain't done nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ain't touched nothing. I ain't touched nothing. But we can go ahead and talk about this now. Sorry, I had yeah, I hear two of you. I am not hearing it on my end. I'm not hearing anything on my end. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss everything that just happened. I'm gonna pull up the stuff that was announced at State of Play. The fact that they showed Wolverine. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So let me go down. Let me go down the list and go through all the stuff that was announced. So first, we had our first look at Sorrows from the makers of Returnal. Looks good. I still want to beat Returnal first before I ever consider playing Sorrows. Then we had Last Epoch. I wasn't really interested in that because I was talking over it because of the Halloween game. And then we're getting Deus Ex Remastered. We saw Battlefield 6. I feel more strongly about Battlefield 6 than Call of Duty, but then again, I really don't feel anything for Call of Duty, so it's whatever. Then we have Seven Deadly Sins Origins. That release date is in January after hearing literally nothing from that game in over a millennium. Then we got Sonic Racing and a Mega Man announcement. We got the release date of Neo 3 and Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered Complete Edition. We got Code Vein 2. I completely forgot if it showed any... No, it showed... It showed a release date for that one, didn't it? No, I'm thinking of when it was showing a release date for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is in March. A lot of these games are in January. Other games are in February. Then we got Chrono Script, The Endless End, though... All right, so where did I leave off? Wolverine, Let It Die, Inferno. Oh, Chronoscript, The Endless End. And then we have Halloween. Like, first of all, Friday the 13th, the game. I wasn't playing that. Regardless if it was free or not. I'm not playing that. I wasn't playing that at all. And then they're going to do Halloween where you get chased around by Michael Myers? No, I ain't doing that. First of all, I'm saying no after being chased by some man. You sound normal now? I mean, I ain't do nothing except mute and unmute, and that was it. But I ain't get chasing after I'm avoiding a person who, if growing a mustache. Yeah, I've been growing a mustache. I shave this thing off on a regular and it just comes back. Then I gotta shave this off too. I gotta keep myself trimmed. The brother's got to be clean. But I don't know about getting chased around by Michael Myers through a whole neighborhood. And you mean to tell me that he has a whole special ability if someone's playing as Michael Myers where he can just turn invisible and just hunt you down and appear around the corner right in front of you? Until you're ready to surprise someone? Then if you shoot him in the face, it's not even the matter of hitting him in the face with a bat. It's the matter of shooting him in the face, where he will then lay there for a little bit and then just sit back up again. I'm like, no, you win this round. I draw the line at someone getting shot in the face and then they just sit back up and look at you like, really, bruh? I'm like, no, I'm good. But I have to say, out of everything that showed in this showcase, the best thing for me has to have been finally seeing Wolverine. Also, the October games that we're supposed to be getting, the free ones for PlayStation Plus users, will be Goat Simulator 3. I feel like that'll be something I can mess with a chill stream for you guys. And Alan Wake 2 is a game that I could possibly play. Maybe. But then the last one, I forgot which one it was. It was something. The PlayStation Plus game itself. I forgot which one it was. Hold on. Let me find it. Plus October. I forgot. It was Cocoon, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Cocoon. Yeah, it might lag just a little bit. Yeah, it might lag just a little bit because I'm pulling up different web pages, so it's probably going to make things a tad bit choppy. I think they will have a demo for Wolverine. I don't think so. Because Insomniac has never had a demo for Spider-Man or Miles Morales, so I don't think we're going to get a demo for Wolverine. I just don't think we are. But yeah, Cocoon. Along with Goat Simulator 3 and Alan Wake 2. Because I can't tell you guys how long I've kind of waited and I've been considering for a while. Maybe I can get Goat Simulator 3 and it'll be some game that I can play with, I can play for the people for a chill day. And that's literally one of the free games that they're giving out. So I'll definitely mess around with that. I feel like it'll be a silly time. So it should be interesting. Because I've never played the Goat Simulator games before. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of the last thing shown in this entire showcase. Wolverine. Wolverine looks fantastic. It looks just as brutal as I was expecting a Wolverine game to look. And the thing is, the way they're setting the game up is a departure from the very wide open nature that is the Spider-Man games. And I'm okay with that. Not every game needs to be an open world superhero game. And with Wolverine, I feel like being in slightly enclosed spaces or even narrow passages or ways where you can have a whole bunch of enemies, but at the same time, it feels claustrophobic in a way in terms of how close everything is. I think that suits Wolverine best. And if we ever see a skill tree for anyone, if we ever see a skill tree for Wolverine in this game where it's all like, oh, you can do more damage. oh, you have Berserker Rage. Oh no, your Berserker Rage also ignites your claws so you do more damage and also light your people on fire. Or increased regeneration. How are they going to do the regen for Wolverine? Because you will suffer damage, but you're Wolverine. You can't die by normal means. You can't be decapitated because your entire skeleton is indestructible. And it's not like guns and bullets can actually kill him. It can only slow him down because it's Wolverine. So I'm interested in how they're going to do things to give you a definitive Wolverine experience. Will we have skills that can be upgraded? Will we get more health? Will we get faster regeneration? Will we just become... I have a lot of questions. And the fact that they said that spring is when we will hear more stuff. Oh, best and believe your boy is going to be listening out for more Wolverine stuff. And I need to look up Liam McIntyre. Because y'all said that he was a dude in Spartacus. Yeah, Spartacus. He was in The Legend of Hercules. He's Spartacus in the Spartacus TV show. What has he done? Has he done voice acting work? I need to know. I'm looking this up real quick. Oh, he's the voice of Aquaman in Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1, 2, and 3. What else has he done? Captain Boomerang, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Captain Pyre in Star Wars Resistance. Terran Malicos from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. He's James Phoenix from Gears? Also, the fact that he's Captain... Yeah, he's JD Phoenix. He's Marcus's son. Oh, that's why his voice sounded so familiar. Let me see, what other games has he been in? Not much else. He's just been the voice of Marcus Phoenix's son. And he was Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad, the movie where they had to get the card back for Amanda Waller. But he's basically been the voice of Captain Boomerang in some of these more recent Justice League cartoon movies, and the voice of Aquaman in the more recent Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths. And he's also, yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as Justice League Society, he was also Aquaman. Yeah, as far as that goes, okay. Dude's been around in terms of being a voice. He was also Mark Marden and Weather Wizard in the Flash TV show. And like I said, he was Spartacus. He's currently Spartacus. Well, he was Spartacus in the Spartacus TV show. So, interesting. Okay, all right. Skill trees, the claws can extend and cause 10% more damage. I don't think we're going to get skills where his claws go out even further to cause more damage. If anything, I feel like we'll get a skill that makes it so that Berserker Rage does more and adds on to it. Rather than it just being like, oh, his claws get abnormally long, because I feel like that would be a tad bit ridiculous. Yeah, I feel like it would be a tad bit ridiculous for Wolverine. Granted, when he gets into his Berserker Rage, his claws can get so hot that it can ignite gasoline just by touching it, and it can reach over, like, what was it, 300 and something degrees or whatever? It was something to his Berserker Rage where his claws would get superheated, and that would make them cause more damage. If they pay homage to that in some way, like with a skill or something, then it lets you know that they've been paying attention to Wolverine's recent history. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on in that trailer as well. We see him in his classic yellow and blue suit. We see him in his old man Logan getup, but he's not old. We see him physically heal, and you see the metal bone, his adamantium skeleton underneath his skin as it heals over. We got Omega Red, we got Mystique, we got more Wolverine-related people that are going to be in it, and apparently it looks like we could be fighting a gigantic Sentinel, which I think would be fantastic. fantastic, because the last time we faced a Sentinel and it was just Wolverine alone, it was literally X-Men Origins Wolverine back in the 360 PS3 days. That's how long it was when we were facing off against a Sentinel. And if I remember correctly, you had to fight that thing while you were in free fall, because it was in the air that you were fighting in. And I think you had to literally dive through its chest in order to take out its core or something like that. I forget which one it was. But yeah, Wolverine, Fall 2026. I will be playing Wolverine. Now, going back to the subject of Marvel video games, as much as I love Insomniac, and I've said this dozens upon dozens of times, Insomniac is not the only developers who are capable of making games that would be very good under the Marvel banner. Remedy Studios, the same people that gave us, apparently, Alan Wake and Control, would be fantastic for a Doctor Strange game. Avalanche Studios, the people that gave us the Just Cause series, would be fantastic for a Hulk game. And I'm trying to think of who else would be good for other Marvel characters. I mean, we already have Motive Studios working on Iron Man. We already have Arcane Lion? It's either Arcane or Arcane Lion. They're working on the Blade game. We still have Sundance Studios working on Captain America 1949. But the other devs that I mentioned with the other games that they've done, they would do well for Doctor Strange and they would do well for Hulk. But it all really depends on just how willing Marvel and the people at Marvel Games are willing to let these games go to these people and trust them with it. Because, well, to be quite honest with you, as much as I would like Avalanche Studios to be the people to give us a Hulk game, their last game, which was Just Cause 4, their last big open world game that had tons of destruction and wide stretch of land, was essentially Just Cause 4, and it really did not receive the best reception. Even I, after beating it, felt like it was like, it doesn't give me the same joyous feeling to destroy things as I got with Just Cause 2. So, maybe not Avalanche Studios, but perhaps a developer that's good at stuff being destroyed, and maybe has a penchant for maybe open-ended maps, or maybe just full-on open-world maps. Because I feel if you were to make a Hulk game, it cannot be a game where you're contained to a small space. That's just my opinion. I mean, it worked for Venom simply because the space that we got, it was thematically the best place to show Venom in that instance. But in terms of like open space, that's the only area that suits the Hulk. And I dare say that it would be the only thing that suits Iron Man as well, because there's no way you can have an Iron Man game and you're confined to a certain space. Like, let us fly around the city. But I'm going off on a completely different tangent on different games that are being made by different developers who have different ideas on how they want to portray these characters. But with what we got with Wolverine and them showing us gameplay and footage of it, first of all, I'm looking forward to what Insomniac is about to do. I absolutely trust them to be able to deliver a bona fide hit Marvel game again, because they knocked it out of the park with Spider-Man. And to this day, other games would like for them to be as memorable as Spider-Man in terms of how good and how authentic to the character those games have been. Spider-Man back then, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2, which I want to say is one of the best Spider-Man games ever made, with you being able to play as not only Miles, not only Peter, but also have a moment where you get to play as Venom as well. That moment still blew my mind when I played through it. So it just shows me and shows other people that Insomniac knows what's up when it comes to giving you a thematic and definitive superhero experience. Now, would I like for them to make every single Marvel game? Of course I would. But it can't all be on them, because there's a lot of other devs out there who can do just as much of a good job as Insomniac in terms of giving us good Marvel games. So, still waiting on words from Iron Man and all these other Marvel games that we heard about, but haven't heard from in a minute. So we'll have to see. We heard more about Captain America 1949 than we did Iron Man, which is still in development, and the Blade game that is still in development. So we'll have to keep an eye out for it. But in terms of everything that was shown during this showcase, the only thing that's really on my radar to majorly play is, first and foremost, Wolverine next year in the fall. Lord say the same. And maybe Code Vein 2, but I'd have to see. Code Vein 2, Neo 3 is on the list as well. Seven Deadly Sins Origins, that drops in January as well. That's on the list too. And frankly, that's it. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Just those couple of games. Yeah. But overall, this was a good showcase. All right, can I be honest? This was actually a good showcase. I've been kind of iffy about state of plays recently. But I feel that this one was a good one. That's how I feel. I feel like it was a very good one. A lot of good entries in there. A lot of interesting entries. And then capping it off with Wolverine to let you know, like, hey, we're still here, and let's show you what we're doing thus far. The moment we hear Marvel's Wolverine has gone gold, that's when you know we're about to witness peak. And when we start getting unedited gameplay, because we're only getting like previews of early development footage right now. This is not the end-all, beat-all footage that we're going to get at launch. This is what they want to show you of what they're doing now. But for me, I can't wait to get those stints of footage that are unedited, and we just get to see like a developer's walkthrough of what we're witnessing, and maybe even see like, oh, you can unlock this suit for Wolverine or that suit. Wouldn't it be amazing? The same way we got the movie suits for Spider-Man, that we would get the movie suits for Wolverine, specifically the black suit that he wore with the rest of the X-Men in the Fox movie. That would be fantastic. You know what would also be fantastic? Sure, we have the Wolverine, the yellow and blue Wolverine suit for the Insomniac game, but it would also be cool if we could get another yellow and blue suit from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. That would be great. Or the brown outfit he had on as well. Or these different looks, like, or just straight up give him his old man Logan. Or maybe even give him his Patches outfit, where he had like a patch and he was wearing a white suit. There's a lot of options for looks for Wolverine. When he was on X-Force, you know, the gray suit with the red eyes. Or when during his time as Weapon X, you know, the shorts, but the needles and the tubes and everything, and he has the headset on. All these different outfits that Wolverine could possibly have. Now we got to look through his outfits that he's had over the years, both in the movies, the TV shows, the comics. There's a lot of things to go over with Wolverine now, because when it comes to Insomniac, they are very good at representing suits for characters in the games that we've seen from Marvel. With Spider-Man, they've paid a lot of homage and respect to a lot of the outfits that Spider-Man has worn over the years. The same can be said of Miles. But I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do for Wolverine in terms of just how authentic they're going to be, or what spin they're going to put on the classic outfits that we know. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. But overall, not to keep you guys here any longer, I have to say that this was actually a pretty decent showcase, and I'm looking forward to more stuff from PlayStation, but also more stuff from the games that I mentioned that I'm going to be checking up on and following. A lot happened. Okay, we had the Capcom showcase earlier this morning, where we saw a preview of what we're going to be getting for Monster Hunter and all these other games. And now we have a state of play on a Wednesday that ended with us finally seeing gameplay of Wolverine, and I am happy. Normally, I wouldn't be doing a session on a Wednesday because this is technically supposed to be my rest day. But I felt it was important, and I'm glad I did, because otherwise I would have missed out on you guys would have missed out on this authentic reaction to Wolverine being showcased. Okay? I am happy. I am very happy. I'm happy to be a Marvel fan. I'm happy to be a PlayStation user, and I'm happy to be a YouTuber, so I can bring all of this wonderful, wonderful games, all these wonderful, wonderful games to you. So, as I close out, because this wasn't going to be long in the first place, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has made it possible for me to do this as a living, so that I can bring you all of this wonderful stuff on a regular basis. I have nothing but complete and total gratefulness towards every single one of you, from my members to the super chatters and everyone else. I just want to say thank you for your support as this channel continues to grow. And all I can say to you right now is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!